I'm
Don't
just gonna
do that.
walk out of the bathroom tonight and just be like...
I will punch you in the face. I will actually punch you in the face. Like, you don't understand the tears that are welling in my eyes right now. I will punch you in the face. Immediately. I'm about to start crying. I'm about to start crying.
Hi guys! Happy Halloween!
Hello. Last movie
Wednesday.
Halloween.
Here we are.
Yeah.
With Smile. I don't know anything about this movie.
Yeah, neither do I. It's weird because, like, The Conjuring, I feel like is scarier.
From what I've heard.
From what I've heard than Smile.
I heard this was scary. I don't know if it is, but I heard it is, so maybe it's on par.
I feel like it looks creepy.
It does look creepy. Don't know anything about it except that they're smiling. A smile can be creepy if it's in the wrong context. If you want to watch uncut and unedited, then you can go to Patreon. The link is in the description down below. It'll be on there for $10. Cool. Also, do you like our softcore Halloween costumes?
A cat.
I'm some kind of treating them for something.
She did.
Oh, yikes.
She did. I don't feel like being scared today, guys.
It's too damn bad. For a second, I thought Lucy Hale was in this. But I think I was just thinking of Truth or Dare. Because they do weird smiles in that.
I don't think I've seen that.
I didn't see it. I just saw a trailer. And every time they ask Truth or Dare, they look like really creepy when they do it.
It can't hurt you.
And when he looks at you and just starts cheesing.
I'm gonna have to veto this design choice, y'all.
Yeah, like real bad.
He's harmless. Just make sure someone checks on it.
Yeah,
he's harmless
now.
See, that's the thing about the medical community as a whole. They're always like, it's harmless, until it's not. Why do we have to wait until things happen to then do something about it? Preventative care, y'all.
I agree with that, with everything. But also, it seems like this is something that happens with him a lot. So she might also just be used to it.
Yeah, but that don't mean nothing. Because that's usually what happens anyways, that they're used to it. Because they've seen other patients like this or other things. And it's like, I feel like still treat everything like it could be. Which I get is what she's kind of doing. Because she's like put him in observation. Which is fine. But like, don't say he's harmless. Because nobody's harmless. Nobody.
The board is down my throat about paying out of pocket for another bed in the residency program.
Maybe the board should try giving a
I was kind of about to say the same thing.
What's with the Dutchness?
Hi.
I promise this is a safe place.
Not for me.
Because y'all trying to kill me.
I bet she's wearing a smile on her face and don't even know it.
Who, the doctor?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why she's so freaked out.
Probably. That's why I was like, when we turned back to her, I expected to see it. Because I'm really just trying to be like, who is actually the main character here? We've been following the doctor.
Mm-hmm.
And we saw her, like, pass. She is shaking.
Do you see it right now here?
Not yet.
You're not listening to me! Oh my god!
These horror, science fiction, fantasy things are always so wild because, like,
yeah,
unless they take place in a world where it already happens, there's just no reason for
anyone to believe you.
Yeah, especially if you're also exhibiting signs of somebody who just is.
Jesus Christ.
You're about to see her die. Oh, you're about to see it.
I have a patient emergency and eval 2. I need staff here.
She already dead.
Yeah, and smiling at you.
Gone.
Uh-huh. She right behind you. Somewhere. I don't want to see it. Yeah.
That's real creepy. Yeah.
Nope.
Oh my god. That's a hell no from me.
A hell no. He said,
there's nothing that y'all could have done.
No. No. That's when I quit and I take up crafting instead.
Yep.
Because
It's already targeted you, girl.
Just saw a patient kill themselves.
With a smile.
With a smile. Yeah, with that. That's how the smile feels. That's correct.
I hated that. You know, if this movie plays its cards right, it could end up scarier than The Conjuring.
It could.
I made this thing too tight and it was squeezing my brain.
Oh my goodness. I was gonna say that we saw her mom die in the beginning, and then she talked about she saw her grandpa. So we about to see this girl's mama smiling at her. See, after this happens, I'm going to a friend's house. I'm going somewhere where I'm not alone.
See, that's
but then it's also
smiling.
like, yeah, a group of friends then.
Yo, horror movies love to turn you upside down.
They really do. Yeah, I would rather be around a large group of people.
If they're all smiling at you.
Well, as of right now, we only think that one person can do it.
I almost kicked that thing and I'm not even in the movie.
The cat starts smiling.
Okay, Cheshire Cat. The hair's down. She's looking real horror movie-esque now.
Now, is this not the Twilight House?
I saw somebody say that horror movies is just an excuse to visually torment women on screen.
Yes. Yes. Accurate.
And it is very interesting that 9 times out of 10, the lead in the movie is a woman.
It's torture porn. And 9 times out of 10, it's written by and directed by who?
Yeah.
A man. Not saying the movies aren't like good or whatever, but like,
or even that there's no horror movies
where they don't torture men or like where, you know, but it's just like
it's definitely a thing. There's a reason why they're called the final girl.
Yes, the Scream Queens. I feel like the only people I've ever heard called the Scream Kings are kings.
Like the kings from Scream?
Yeah.
I would call them that. I've never done it, but sure, I'm gonna do it now.
No.
Oh, no.
Absolutely not.
What?
I'm okay. No. No. No.
Whoa.
Oh!
Hey!
Hey, A-Train.
Did I scare you?
A little. I was supposed to say that's your boo.
Her.
A patient died today. My patient.
Not just die, girl.
You gotta tell the whole thing.
That is simplifying
the whole thing.
A patient died. Like, I don't know, she just went into cardiac arrest.
Yeah, no. She smiled and then cut her throat from ear.
Basically from nips to tips. Like it was just...
From nips to tips?
Yeah. So sorry about what I'm about to say. It has nothing to do with either of these people. This was a poor casting choice for both of them. Like, if they're supposed to be in a relationship, awful casting. There's zero chemistry between actors, between, like, you know how there's some people like that are in a couple in a movie and you're like, yeah, I could see it. No. I don't feel it, I don't see it, and I don't know what it is, but it was just not good to me. And I've only seen like 3 seconds of it so far. It's just not believable. And has nothing to do with appearances.
I'm just saying, why become a doctor if you can't get disgustingly rich?
Is this like a family member? Why are you friends with these people?
We grew up in that house.
Yes, sister.
He scared me. I can't even hold you. He scared me.
He was like, I forgot someone else existed in this home.
Yeah.
Are we not gonna see the password? That's mean.
There's a reason for that.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Yuck.
We don't gotta be this close to it. I don't even like looking at wet food when I was the one doing it for my pets.
Y'all didn't feed the cat before you left. That's why I rolled up to the door like that. It was like, feed me, bitch.
Meow.
This cat's about to die.
It's gonna be hanging in the shape of a smile.
I'm not using a smiley cup. I don't want to see a smiley face ever again. I don't even want to see anyone smile at me.
I'm cold.
You know, we didn't really get to talk yesterday.
I didn't know that we were supposed to talk more. He's giving love interest, but she already got a boo.
Yeah.
And he's not even like a dick.
Yeah.
How you been?
Yeah, why are you here, Joel? Probably.
Sorry.
Okay, then leave. She's got a job to do. You've got a job to do.
Good chat.
You do know she's engaged, right?
Engaged.
Good for her.
I'm single.
There you go.
Okay, girl, shoot your shot. It's giving that, like, A-Train is gonna die or something. Or he's gonna try to kill her because he's gonna be infected.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's gonna come in and save the day.
You know who doesn't want that?
And you know what? Maybe that's why they don't feel like they have chemistry. Maybe it was done on purpose.
What the hell?
I'm gonna need you to go away. Did we, like, check on her body in the morgue and make sure it's still there? Because...
Ooh, we saw it.
yeah,
But
we
that
saw
was
it. But... oh!
That's the one from the beginning, right?
Yep. He said something was happening to him.
Mm-hmm. He said he was gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
How you feeling today?
Yeah, you see that creepy smile.
I just imagine in the audition room.
They're like, how creepily can you smile?
Yeah. And go.
I don't know if I can smile creepy.
I think you're trying too hard. You
Well,
look
I'm
like
not
you were
trying anymore.
in pain.
You're going to die. You're going to die.
You're going to die. You're going to die.
You're going to die. You're going to die. You're going to die.
You got teleportation? Because you'd be blinking and they'd be in a completely different location.
Yeah. It's like... no, it's not creepy.
Their smiles are like actual smiles. I think their eyes are big when they do it.
He was aggressive, acting psychotic.
But was he?
But yesterday, a patient in your care killed herself brutally.
Yeah,
in front
I
of
feel
you.
like she shouldn't be at work. Like, I feel like she shouldn't be allowed to be here right now.
Here's what's gonna happen.
Here's what's gonna happen.
You're gonna take a paid week off.
Paid.
Paid.
You've been working 80-hour weeks for months.
80-hour weeks?
We can't help these patients unless we have our own mental health in check.
Exactly. Practice what you preach, not peach.
You're going to die.
You're
going to die. You're going
Did
to
somebody
die.
turn that into a song?
You're going to die. You're going to die. You're going to die. He just had a nice beat with him, a nice rhythm.
Did you check in the backseat of your car?
She didn't know she was in a horror movie.
Right. I'm not in a horror movie, and I always check the backseat of my car, even though it's a small car. I always look. You gonna pick up a hobby for a week?
It's a good idea.
Why trains?
Because it's A-Train.
You're going to die.
Yo, dead ass. Stuck in my head.
He was going off. He ate. I also just hate that, like, we never see the smile people move. Uh-huh. Oh, I thought that was a bat. I was about to say, oh, look, she's already being smarter than most.
Oh, is she going to
The birthday party?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because she can now. Oh, that's why she got the train. Okay. Also, she better me. All my lights would be on. Every single one. I'm running up that electricity bill. I don't care. Every single light will be on. Somebody's on FaceTime. And the person on FaceTime starts smiling.
It's a very specific smile, though.
Yeah.
Like, their face is completely unmoving.
Yes. They don't move. And that's the creepy part.
Because what triggered the alarm?
Because
Because
somebody...
it's not Trevor.
Because he knows the password. Or it is Trevor. And he's been infected.
But then it's not Trevor.
Yes. It's not, but it is, but it's not. It's the cat.
That little baby knife.
I think it's scissors.
Worse.
Also, it seems like whatever these smile people are, they do not care about pain.
Because what triggered it? What triggered it?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that looks like us. Is that a reference? The way this is directed actually gives a lot of Jordan Peele to me. Like it had influence. This is why my phone's on vibrate.
It's a house phone. Who has house phones anymore?
Are you alone in the house, ma'am?
It's a good security company. They said, what the hell is going on?
Bro, they called immediately.
Immediately.
What?
Are you sure you haven't let something inside, Rose?
Are you sure you haven't let something inside?
Look behind you.
What?
She said, look behind you. Hurry up and do it.
No, thank you.
Hurry up and do it. Turn. Oh.
What?
It never.
Oh, she never picked up the phone?
Yeah.
Hello?
This is First Line Security.
Yo.
Possible it wasn't fully latched last time it was closed?
But then what triggered the alarm? Either way,
Yeah.
I am going to worry about it.
Is that
How
Adrian?
close is the nearest neighbor?
That's what I'm saying. Why do we live? It
'Cause,
doesn't look like I can see my
it
neighbor. I
doesn't
don't
look-
like this.
It doesn't look that close because there's all those trees.
Yeah. Why
But
are we so
maybe-
secluded?
Mustache?
That cat is dead. We have not seen it.
Can you see if you could find Mustache? I haven't seen him like anywhere at all.
Yeah,
Mustache is either
he's
outside or
stapled
dead.
to a wall in the shape of a smile.
Rose, did you break another glass?
He gonna be like, you killed Mustache. Because they gonna be like, oh, you are... It's like this, whatever it is, it drives you insane first
Yeah.
before killing you.
Mm-hmm.
Mustache.
Honey, you know Mustache ain't there. I didn't like that. Why do we need to fade? Hi, Mama. She gonna be smiling?
The girl said her grandpa died in front of her. So do they go after like very specific people?
Probably people who are like susceptible to this like PTSD
Mm-hmm.
type thing, which is what they tend to do in scary movies, like the demons and all that. They all tend to go for people that are like...
It reminds me of a Supernatural episode, and I don't think they kept up with this, but like the first one with the demons, Sam was like, they go after people who have like some kind of chink in the armor, some easy way to get in. If you're well adjusted, then a demon can't really get in you. They never really brought that up again in the show, so I don't know if that's still a thing, but it could be. A lot of people had chinks in the armor in that show.
Kinks
Kinks
in the armor.
in the armor.
Mm-hmm.
Why do they have kinks in the armor?
Because I think that's the word.
It's not chinks?
No, I'm pretty sure that's a slur.
I mean, I know, but isn't it also, like, there are a lot of slurs that were words first. Just look it up. So if I say it again, I'll say it right. It's chink in the armor.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
That's like...
Jesus Christ! Who? You almost got stabbed, my guy.
By you?
Yes. Girl, you about to go back to your job as a patient.
Yeah. They made it this, like, long, slow section for us to talk.
Yes.
Get distracted.
Just in time for me to look up and see that girl screaming at her face. Oh, look. And this is the same situation that you were just in with Homegirl.
I like the clothing change. Because when the lady first came, I thought it was her.
Yeah.
Well, she was my patient.
She was a disturbed young woman you only met for 10 minutes.
That's what I thought when she kept saying it was her patient. I was like, didn't you just meet her? But I was like, maybe I missed something. Maybe she did know her. She wasn't your patient, Boo. She wasn't your responsibility.
No, you just met her.
Could actually be more about your mother's suicide.
Absolutely. Without a doubt.
100%.
Do you still blame yourself?
Absolutely. Without a doubt.
100%.
I've been seeing things and hearing things.
And it's just this cycle because they're like, it's just PTSD. But then when it keeps happening to the next therapist, psychiatrist, maybe we can like...
I know. As a psychiatrist, doctor, whatever, diagnosing yourself has to be like... Because I self-diagnose and I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. So I'm sure when you do know what the hell you're talking about, it's even worse.
Yeah.
Sometimes I forget that you have cat face, and it surprises me when I look at you.
I forgot that I had cat face.
Certainly not psychotic.
Yet.
You have wounds that have never fully healed.
Oh, that's true. But also a demon is now following her.
Yes.
Like, all of that is so true.
You just aren't looking at the possibility that maybe there's a demon. Nope. I don't like that we can see the door. And she moved over to give room for whatever's about to be standing there. And I don't like it. Every time we get to this
If we resumed our regular sessions again.
Honestly, with the profession you have, you should do it at least once a month. At least.
I feel like every other week.
In the meantime, you can always call me.
I like good therapists in media because there are a lot of bad therapists in media, and I liked this therapist. Just makeup or paint? Makeup.
Yes, girl. I mean, it did his thing. It cleared up them bags right away.
Yo, she looks great. She looks rested.
I'm scared.
It's gonna be the cat.
Oh my goodness.
No.
Ishara, why? Oh my god, it's gonna be the cat. No, I want to skip it. I don't want to see
skip
it.
it too.
I
This
don't
poor
want to see
child.
it. Oh my gosh. No. No. No.
What'd you get, sweetheart?
Am I right?
It's the dead cat.
Am I right?
Yes, it is. Ew.
Somebody please believe me.
First of all, you're a bad sister.
Yes.
Because regardless... Hell! No!
Y'all don't see her?
Like, I know this is a lot. I know this is a lot.
Jesus.
Oh, shit! I'm just saying, as a sister, you give your child to the husband and you go and you take her away.
Yes. Yes.
Why are you just standing there and staring at her like she's a cold sore? Do something.
It's like her initial reaction isn't what the fuck is wrong with you? I get. Because like why would you give my kid a dead cat? Then you take her away from the party and be like, what's going on?
They said that you had had a anxiety attack.
That is not an anxiety attack. If anything, that's a panic attack. But like, I don't know.
No, that's a psychotic episode.
Yes, manic.
Y'all saw the costume, right? This thing is squeezing my brain. Oh my gosh. Do I got an indent?
A little bit.
A little bit.
No, he's like, maybe we could sleep in different rooms? Did you look at the toy before you wrapped it? Or did you just like grab the box? I mean, I understand why if you didn't, because like, why would you?
No, listen to me. Sorry.
Like, oh, my poor baby, crazy.
I feel like also in these things, like, I get why they don't want to like entertain the thought if somebody's having a psychotic break. But also, why wouldn't you just pretend to believe them? Like, if you can give them a little bit of solace, because she's over here sobbing like, somebody believe me. So somebody believe her. Just pretend that you believe her. What's the worst that could happen?
I think until I talk to a professional, I wouldn't do anything.
Well, I mean, not him. I meant like the therapist or like even her when as a psychiatrist. I'm like, you should have just been like, yeah, okay. And she was, but then she tried to like, you know, therapize. And I'm like, that's not what she needs. That's not what she wants right now.
I agree with that because I think as a professional, you got to be like, okay, well, what could we do about this?
Like, what do you want me to do about it? How do you want
Once they calm down, that's usually when you should be like, you know, when you had this issue, it was this, right?
Yes.
I am not crazy.
But it's genetic, isn't it?
Ooh, that was not nice to say.
What happened to him?
It was this thing. Trevor, please.
It's also the way she said it. She's like, I'm gonna say it, and I know you're not gonna believe me. It's the thing, but like, I promise it wasn't me.
We know, girl. Not to like gaslight her further, but imagine this whole thing really is like a psychotic episode.
Just a psychotic break.
Yeah.
After her patient killed herself in front of her. Gaslight.
It wouldn't be a bad end to the movie either. I wouldn't be mad about it.
Because it is like, it's a psychological thriller. See, I'm like, this is a psychological thriller that still got some demon in here, and I don't like that.
I actually am really enjoying the movie. It's just like exactly my vibe.
Close whatever that door is.
Of a horror
She
movie.
got doors just open.
If you guys want to know like my vibe of horror movies, it's this.
No. No, thank you.
Why y'all all so obsessed with saying my name?
Also, why do we have this door open? Into the pitch black darkness.
Into darkness. They said come here.
No, I will not. She's like, fine. Fine. You want to play? Let's go.
Do you want to play with me?
Oh,
You turn the light off? Like, I get it. You're like, all right, bed now. But, like, I'm getting a nightlight.
I was going to say something before I started whispering to her. And I'm like, oh, I was like, it's gonna make her kill herself in front of somebody.
Mm-hmm. That's
Or
how
like-
it continues.
Or like try to kill herself in front of somebody.
I want to see her creepy smile. I feel that she's going to have one at the end of the movie.
This thing really is just out here causing chaos for like no reason. I respect it, but like, come on.
You say you respect it.
Yeah, because like, I get it, you know? Like, if my main job here is chaos, I'm gonna cause chaos.
The cat thing was real cute of it.
Ray said, I'm gonna kill my stash.
Because I was like, the cat's missing, the cat's missing, the cat's missing. Then I saw the box. I was like, dead cat in a box. Classic. Gotta do it, you know?
Yeah. Schrodinger's cat? Ah! Jesus Christ! He said,
I was about to talk about you as a cat. And then it showed the face.
oh my gosh, I am a cat.
Yeah.
I'm in a box.
Dead
Am I
in a
dead or
box.
alive? If he never opened the box, we would never find out. Until it started to smell.
The box is the YouTube channel. The box is this video. You have to open it. You have to watch it to find out.
If we're dead.
Yes.
Everybody watch someone die by suicide.
I assumed you knew this.
What was her name?
Oh, so you're just gonna follow the paper trail down to the first person?
Be like, you bitch.
It's like, why is your ghost out here trying to kill people? What if you like just don't go crazy?
Like, oh yeah, things are always smiling at me.
Yeah. Like, what if you just don't give the demon ghost thing whatever it wants?
I don't know. The cat thing would be a hard thing.
Yeah. You gave a child a dead cat. It'd just be like, oopsies, that's where I put it. Didn't mean to. Sorry.
That's not gonna make them think you're less crazy.
Oh no, why are we seeing Joel?
Because Trevor's not helping her. He's gonna believe her.
That's just because he wants to get in your pants, girl.
She kind of looks like Gina Rodriguez.
Oh my goodness, she does. They got the same mouth.
Got the same everything. She's her, but like...
White.
Yeah.
Is she white?
I don't know.
I don't know. She may not be.
So 9 days ago, a man named Gabriel Munoz.
Damn,
It's also like, this is, yeah, it's working so fast.
Come on, are you serious?
Deadly.
Yes.
This is my one day off.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the station.
That's so valid.
Yeah.
It's a picture from the scene.
Let me see it.
Is it a smile?
I forgot for a second that he wasn't just Googling it.
Yeah.
I was like, why'd they show that? Oh, God.
Jeez. And is there a
You gotta
report
go
from
in
before
these, like,
then?
horrid ways.
I need your help.
I mean, you already did one. Just come on, keep going. I want to see where this trail ends.
Down the lane.
They're like, it actually goes all the way back to 1764.
It's security.
He's
camera.
like, all right, this is a little weird. Is he smiling?
Probably to her. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God.
The man was just trying to fill up her gas tank.
Why do they do it in these ways?
I don't know, because they were just having fun. Whatever this thing is.
Oh, he got a good smile. He got it with jaw.
And so they are actually smiling.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if some of them are and some of them aren't. Because, like, when she was at the party, she's like, does nobody see her?
Yeah, I think it depends.
Like, the suicide person is actually smiling.
Yes, the suicide person's smiling.
But all the people that you see around before
are hallucinations.
Yeah.
Because it's trying to get in her. See, I would have asked to keep going. I'm like, keep going down that trail.
See, if I'm him, I'm gonna keep going on my own because now I'm curious.
Yeah.
Trevor, you here?
He changed the locks.
What is this?
Intervention.
I called her.
You can't be mad at him for there was a
You
cat
can't-
in the box.
You can't. You gave it to a child.
Completely unhinged. I didn't know what else to do.
She said, "I don't think unhinged is the."
He's very bad at this.
Yes, but to be fair, I guess most people are because
I'm
they're not
I'm
trained
mad at him
professionals.
for not knowing how to say it.
All I'm trying to do here is help you.
No, all you're trying to do is make it so you don't have to deal with it.
I think there can be both.
I think there can be both. He doesn't know how to deal
He
with
doesn't
it.
know how to deal with it, and also maybe he just doesn't fucking want to.
Yeah, that's
And
also valid.
I don't think that's a bad thing.
My eyes are open now.
That doesn't make you sound
I have been cursed.
okay.
And Holly, I'm gonna be next.
Rose, curses are not real.
I feel like also in these situations, you gotta know who you can go to. Your sister from jump was not someone that I thought that you could trust with this information that would take you seriously.
You need a good friend, and I haven't seen those.
Honestly, she should have just stayed with Joel. I don't know why she didn't.
That I left you alone and that you had to be the one to find her. I know that fucked you up.
Oh, we should have had this conversation a while ago. But it's okay.
I'm not doing this with you. You've completely traumatized Jackson, okay?
I'm sure.
I can't have you around when you're like this.
And that's valid too.
Yeah, you traumatized a little kid.
97% of what she said was completely valid.
The sister?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just don't fully love how she talks to her or handles her. But everything else and all the reasons why make a lot of sense.
It's also very interesting that like...
Why are you back? Why are you back? Why are you back and blurry?
Are you smiling?
No.
No.
Are you smiling now?
Holly.
That was so bad. That was so bad. Bro. Did you scream too, or was it just me? I couldn't hear you past my own scream.
I screamed.
That was one of the worst jump scares I have ever experienced. Why her head low like that?
Oh my god.
She wasn't smiling when she came up, so they got me.
Because it was just a hallucination. So it wasn't even... The funny thing is that I was about to say... That crunch scared the shit out of me. I was about to say that it's funny that the demon hadn't really showed itself for a minute, because it was like, I don't even got to. She going crazy by herself now.
Yeah.
She like, you just pushed the ball.
And the ball gets rolling.
Yeah. I'm like, is this going to be one of those movies where they like solve the thing? Or is it going to be one of those where it's just like...
Continuing.
We're just seeing it happen.
This same pattern, it goes back further. So
Yeah,
far,
sure.
20 cases involving 19 suicide victims with a direct line linking them all
So
together.
far.
4 days later, Tally goes and he murders a woman he's never met before.
Oh, interesting.
Huh.
So she could also end up
killing someone. So she could kill someone and pass it on.
Mm-hmm. It just has to get passed on.
Yeah, it just has to get passed on.
Wonder what made him different.
Well, she about to go talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
This
Joel.
is...
Hard to believe, right? But do you believe?
It looks like he does.
He's at least entertaining.
Yes. Which is what other people should have been doing. But I get why they didn't. Like, I'm not mad at them for not. I'm just saying, like, in my brain, that seems the best course of action. If somebody comes up to me and says that stuff, believe them. Or fake believe them. If I ever come to you saying this type of shit, you gonna believe me?
This specifically? Or?
I mean, just anything like this.
I think yes and no. I think the most important thing about something like this is regardless of...
Whether you believe it or not?
No, regardless of whether it's real or not, the person is legitimately going through it.
Yes.
Like, even if
it's
all
real
of this
to
was
them.
in her head, she's still legitimately going through it.
Between each victim's death.
Good question.
I didn't see the question.
How long between each victim's death?
None of them survived longer than...
Yeah, it looks quick. Anyway, I would believe you. I don't know if I would believe it, but I would believe you.
And that's all that matters. That's basically what I'm saying, is that I'm like, you have to believe that this person, no matter what, is going through this thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want any more jump scares. Imagine he could see it. He's like,
Mm-hmm.
you got this thing trailing you. I don't like it. Get out of here.
A man there escaped that chain by killing his neighbor and passing it to his neighbor's wife.
So you did it on purpose?
Mm-hmm.
I fear for that little boy with the cat.
That's what I was just thinking. I was like, are you gonna, like, kill your sister?
You have it?
He's like, get out of here.
That's so valid.
Mm-hmm.
That's so valid.
He was acting down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're in Jersey.
Oh, they're in Jersey. Oh, good.
Lovely.
So, this thing triggers people with PTSD and then traumatizes them more.
Yes. I see knives. She about to kill somebody. That'll be Trevor. But there has to be a witness. Or herself.
But there still has to be a witness, right?
for it to pass on. But if she just kills herself and it doesn't pass on to anybody,
maybe it can just die.
Maybe it can just, go.
How about no?
No, because I don't trust that you're you.
Mm-mm.
Should you get that?
Are you hear it too? See, I still don't know if any of this is real.
I'm very concerned about how we left things yesterday.
Oh, we're seeing it happen.
I hate that.
Almost time, Rose.
Oh, it talked.
No, thank you.
Oh!
Ew. What does it do? Is it like gonna eat her soul or something? It saw that she was about to kill herself and was like, honey.
You gotta do this in front of somebody.
Do it right now, in the car. Does it count if somebody just like finds the body, or like?
It's a good question.
Who are you gonna go kill, sweetheart?
Is it gonna be her boss guy?
Are you gonna kill him, or are you gonna kill yourself in front of him?
What's gonna happen?
Because like if you kill him, then there has to be a third person in the room to see it happen, and then that means you're just gonna go to jail. It's only been like 5 days. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Are you gonna kill him?
Are you gonna try to give it to him?
Maybe. She's like, he's already like mentally unstable, so they'll like treat him.
What are you doing here?
3 people in the room, so
3
what's about to
people.
happen?
Oh no.
Like, oh my god, is she making the smiley face on him?
That one wasn't even scary. That was just funny.
He peeled his face off.
They were all just like, ah, ah. No, because his head's gonna be swinging again.
I don't like the car shot.
Me either.
Not the car. The cars are about to be the scariest thing in horror movies now.
Bro, forget a bathroom.
I need to be alone.
Yeah, don't let anyone near me, so I can't traumatize. Yes, get yourself away from all people.
All right.
Oh, God! I think your scream scared me more.
Did we not scream at the same time?
Yeah, but then me hearing your scream while I'm screaming is making it worse. She's really about to start going through it because she's trying to leave. So the demon is about to, it's about to be playing with her. It's about to be playing games.
It needs all of its victims to pass it on in order to survive. But if there's no one else around, then it has no way to pass.
Yeah, but it makes you hallucinate. You could be driving somewhere to somebody right now.
Yeah, and you wouldn't know. But I guess she's like, if it continues to try to like scare me, eventually I'm gonna like be used to it and be like, it's not really scary anymore.
See, I don't know. Me, I would go alone and take some pills.
Yeah.
What now? What now?
Yeah. Her self-preservation is a bit much. I'm like, go to the woods and just like end it.
Yeah.
Just end it all.
Alone.
We don't have to go into the old creepy home. Because being the actress, I'm like, I'm not stepping into whatever this is.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I thought that was a light. I was like, who got lights on in here? The demon was waiting for you.
It knew you would come here.
Like, you know you're going to come here and see your mom, right?
Your mother.
You're going to see... And you know what? She's probably going to be prepared for it. What made you think the light was going to work? And you know what? That's probably what it is. She's like, it's going to be predictable. It's going to be my mom. And I'm going to be like, hey, girl, what's up? I knew you was going to be here. Hi.
Look at your smile.
You look so cute. Nice to see you again. I feel like there's more jump scares in The Conjuring. And I don't like it.
Yeah, I did.
Because at least halfway through The Conjuring, we was just then fighting the demon. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like at that point, we knew what was happening. This...
It's still a lot of suspense.
It's still suspense the whole way through. And I can't even look at Ishara because we got double screens here. It's about to start calling her name. Oh my God, she going in the door. I can't. I'm gonna hear Ishara scream and it's gonna make me scream. I refuse to look until the movie's over. Who's gonna help me? Her mom?
Mm-hmm. It's a flashback. I think.
Or it's a hallucination.
Or it's a hallucination.
What?
Just your hand being up the whole time.
I told you, I refuse to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. I start looking, now it's nighttime. That's a no.
To me, the least scary part was when the doctor was like, "It's almost time, Rose." I don't know, something about it speaking. I was like, you're scary when you don't speak.
Yeah.
I like the slow smile, though, but it's also scarier when you just cut and somebody's standing there smiling.
The scariest part was the fucking sister.
Yes. Broad daylight.
That's the scariest part, is that it was broad daylight. Don't they know the rules? Okay? There are rules in place.
There's a formula to it. A very simple formula.
Everyone's a suspect. And demons only come out at night. Come on. Don't be changing it up.
Yeah,
you're not playing fair.
The other one was when she was driving away and the guy was there.
Like,
they did enough cuts that, like, him just being there and one of the cuts got me. It's a lot of scariness is happening in the editing room.
And I'm gonna fist fight all of these editors. They keep making it slow so that I have enough time to be curious to look. And then I know the second that I look, something gonna be there. And it's gonna be mama crawling backwards on the wall or some shit. And I don't want to see that. Girl, you gonna think that you killing your mama, but really you killing Joel or something. Because they done found you.
You think you in the house and you, like, walking around your sister's house.
Yes, you're gonna kill...
to traumatize that poor child.
You were about to kill your sister.
Hey.
Who is it?
It's Mom.
Okay.
You needed help. But I couldn't.
Because you were 10.
Yeah. Maybe that's really what the demon does. It's like, it's time to let it go.
Mm-hmm.
And it lets you let it go by killing yourself with a smile. That's why they're so happy.
Mm-hmm.
This is not real.
Sure isn't.
It's not.
Your mind makes it real.
That is also true. Still real to you.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, I don't know what's happening.
What the hell?
I heard chuckling.
Ah!
What was it?
It was Ma.
What'd she do?
She was weird.
What do you mean she was weird?
I mean, if you wanted to know, you would watch. She was all weird looking.
I don't know what that means.
Ah!
Ew, I saw her. Ew. Fight back, girl. You got this.
Ew!
Can't escape it either.
Ooh, purr. If you in here,
you in
here with me.
Yep.
Oh. Why's she so tall?
I told you she was weird.
No, I don't trust it. I'm gonna. It's playing with you. It's like, yeah, you think you got me.
Looking all pleasant going back to society just for you to do this shit to somebody else.
Bro, you think it's gone. It probably isn't. She's just like, you in my head and I know you not real. Mm-hmm. So we just gonna keep vibing together, I guess. They want me to think that I'm safe. But I don't trust them.
I put walls up and I kept people at a distance.
Bro, he not real.
Mm.
She not here.
Mm-hmm.
She thinks she done did it, and she didn't.
Just try and get rid of her trauma, which probably is the best way. Or not get rid of it, but, like, work through it.
Mm-hmm.
Which probably is legitimately the best way to do it, but you don't got a lot of time.
So sorry.
That's what's actually going to kill the demon, saying I'm sorry. Joel, she's not real. She's going to start smiling. She's going to kill you. Or kill herself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'll stay with you forever.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, baby girl.
Where'd the sun go?
Oh my god. What happened to the sun?
Started running.
I saw his feet.
Rose!
Mm-mm. She about to kill herself in front of you. You should have stayed your ass.
Yeah, you should have stayed away. Or she gonna kill him.
You need a third. I think this curse is gonna continue.
I think so too.
Also, partly, the thing about horror movies nowadays versus horror movies back in the day is that, like, back in the day, they would solve everything and then realize that they wanted a sequel. Whereas, like, nowadays... Oh, hey, Mom. Nowadays, they like to leave it open for sequels just in case. Oh, my goodness! Her face is so creepy.
Just kill yourself before he gets...
Oh!
She gonna start smiling?
Uh-huh. I'm giving it to her.
Yep, you're letting it in. Ew. Don't cry.
I think the first girl who killed herself, I think her mouth was open as she was like...
Yeah.
Rose!
Yeah, you do not want to be here.
Nope, because it done crawled inside of her and she gonna kill herself in front of you.
Yeah, you about to go through it. So sorry to you.
So sorry.
That demon realized you were there and it picked you.
Yep. Like you should have just left
gasoline? Is that what that is? The way they move when they're like taken over. See, you're stuck when you need to run. But I know you can't.
What if I don't look at it? What if I don't watch it happen?
I know.
What if I turn around and I go, no. Stop looking. Close your eyes. Hated it.
I loved it. I loved that. Yeah, that was scarier than The Conjuring. I could say that. For me. For you?
I hated them both. This is why I do not enjoy the month of October.
Smile. Yeah, that was creepy. It was good.
I'm like, because The Conjuring was, you know, ghosties and ghouls and like demons, you know, the usual.
Mm-hmm.
This shit. Like, I know I like psychological thrillers, but I don't like psychological thrillers that got demons involved. Like, no one asked for that. No one asked for the demons. No one asked for the demons.
I really like
You can't mix and combine.
I like psychological thrillers and I like getting scared. Like, yeah, so I had a good time.
I don't. It makes me want to vomit.
That's always gonna be up there for me. This one, I really liked it. It gave me some of the same feelings of Scream when I watched that when I was younger.
See,
because it's people killing people.
It's people, but also in the first Scream, Ghostface very rarely jumped out at you. Mm-hmm. You always saw him tripping and falling in the background, slipping and sliding.
This gives me the vibe of like more so Scream 6
or Scream 5.
Scream 5 did a lot of...
They did a lot of jump scares. First of all, that kitchen scene, I was about to rumble and tumble with them. I was like, y'all, if he opens this fridge one more time, and there's nobody behind the door.
How many doors can we open?
Bro, they opened every door in that house. And then there was the front door.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I really like these kinds of scary movies.
I'm sorry if we just spoiled Scream 5 for you. A little bit.
It was a little bit. There's a lot of stuff in it. Also, Scream has 6 movies in it. And we talked about one scene in one movie. Okay. I really like these kind of movies. Some of my favorite horror movies are Scream, obviously, and Get Out. And this is up here. So if you
like to talk to tomatoes.
If you know movies that are kind of similar to this, then let me know. Because the ghost movies don't usually get me. I know they get you. But, like, they don't really get me like that.
It's also not hard to get me. See, when I mean, like, psychological thrillers...
You're talking Get Out.
I'm talking... Yes.
Yeah.
Get Out. I'm talking, like... I don't know. I would consider even, like, Gone Girl. Like, that's a psychological... Like, they messing with your mind type. Or, like...
You're like, I want my psychological movies without thriller.
Yes, I just want to be like psychologically messed up. I want to think.
Yeah.
I want to be like, ooh, that was wild. That's crazy.
We're talking about scary movies here, so.
I mean, it boils down to I don't like being scared.
Yeah. What are the scary movies that you can deal with the best?
I told you, people killing people. I can do like Jason.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even though isn't he technically a ghost?
It's going down. Basement, Friday
Like,
the 13th, and guess who's playing Jason?
He's technically a ghost, I'm
Hold
pretty
on to
sure.
your
But
teddy.
like,
There's Nightmare on Elm Street, and guess who's playing Freddy?
I can do Michael Myers. It's also because Michael Myers, he always has his soundtrack playing. Like, dude, you can't jump scare me if your music is, you got a boombox on your shoulder. Like, I know you're coming. Also, he walks real slow, so like you see him coming.
Yeah.
But yes, I can do people killing people. I can do like Saw, because that's torture porn.
Yeah.
That is just blood, gore, guts. Even though I don't like Jigsaw, he's creepy. But yeah, y'all, I can barely watch the scary movies. They scare me because they're referencing scary movies. Like,
I feel like they wouldn't now. Maybe when you were a kid.
The one that I'm talking about specifically,
What are you talking
that
about?
shit.
Specifically.
I don't remember which one it was. It might have been the
was
third.
Was Cindy blonde or was she brunette?
She was blonde.
Yeah, I don't like those ones.
It was remember when Brenda was churning butter with that boy?
Mm-hmm.
It was in that one because I remember I don't know what movie they were following, but it had the little Asian boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I ain't like him. He scared the absolute shit out of me, and I hate that movie because of it. I also don't like the one that has the ring in it. I don't know if that's the same one.
I think it might be. I'm not sure though. Cindy,
the TV's leaking.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with this. I don't know if we will ever put this on YouTube. It'd probably be a fun reaction because there was a lot of screaming from us. If so,
half the movie my eyes was closed.
Obviously it's Halloween time. Like, we look like this, but yeah. So those are the movies that Anya can do.
It's a very limited.
I can do just about any movie so long as there aren't bugs involved. It's the only thing that really gets me. That and like Pinocchio, like very specifically.
And the thing is that I can't even like do movies that would scare Ishara because they would scare me.
Too.
Like, I'm like,
that's why you always want to do Pinocchio, because you're like, I don't think that would scare me. Watch it actually scare me.
I'm like, taking through the worst nightmares.
We're both crying.
No,
you're like, what a failed mission.
Because I'm like, every time you say bugs, I'm like arachnophobia, but I'm like, I can't watch arachnophobia.
We'll just watch Ant-Man.
There you go. If y'all want to do a scary movie.
Or like, I already saw Ant-Man though, so that's also not going to get me, but
did you say snakes on the plane?
Yeah, that's not going to get me either. It
doesn't get me either. I just don't like piles of things.
No.
So like the piles of snakes would weird me out, but like that's the thing. Yeah, it wouldn't like scare me. It would just be like, ooh, that's gross.
I don't know. Most of the things that would get you 28 days later, that might freak me out. I don't know. I've never seen it though.
That would scare me. That's what.
There is nothing that we could watch that would scare me and not scare her. Most likely.
Most likely.
And if there are, it's a very, very small pool.
It's a niche.
It's a niche movie. It'd be The Fly.
Yeah, I don't think that would scare me. It would just be like, ew.
Yeah. None of my...
Now I'm on a mission.
You go ahead and try to
find a movie.
And then the other thing about it is none of the things that would scare me, like, they do scare me. But they don't scare me in the way that they scare you. You know what I mean? Like, this scared me. Like, I screamed for a reason. It started like those are the ones that feel scary.
Yeah, but
those
it's when
ones
you like
they make me want to like peel my skin off. That is that kind of scare. It's, you know what I mean? The different kinds. Like a jump scare will get me and I'll be scared, but I'll be over it literally as soon as the jump scare is done. You'll still be dealing with it for days.
Yeah.
Whereas the other ones, I'm like, that's awful. I want to pull my hair out. That's the type of scare that would get me.
Yeah.
So it's a different brand of scare.
That's
the
what
other
I've
reason
dealt
why it's
with
an
my
issue.
whole childhood.
What?
Is you scaring me.
It's also sometimes I scare you without meaning to.
Yeah, we wrote
a story together, and I found out years later that it scared her. I'm like, what do you mean it scared you? We wrote it together.
She did not find out years later because while we were writing it, she would be talking about it, and I remember being like, "Okay, let's stop it." You were like, "Are you scared of it?" And I'm like, "Yes." So she knew.
I don't recall that at all. I know is when you said that you were scared of it, I was genuinely surprised.
No, I remember we were writing it, and I remember I remember being in the pink room. I remember exactly how everything was. I don't have a good memory for good things, but if you want me to remember every time I was scared, I bet you I could.
I bet you could.
I bet you I could.
Yeah.
War flashbacks.
Well, if you guys wanna, you heard our thing, so you can also try to find a movie that you think would really get me.
Like, Ishara doesn't like people being buried alive.
No.
She doesn't like people turning to stone or like turning into things.
Nope.
Watch any show with Medusa.
But the thing that would get me the most is bugs, and not even really big bugs.
All right, somebody make a movie with all three of those. Okay, somebody's turned to stone and then they're buried alive, but they can still see, and then bugs start crawling in through the dirt.
Bad. Yeah, that would get me.
I'll write it. And it'll just be that one scene. And I'll just play it for Ishara over and over again.
Film. Yeah. Yeah. Because it could be a big bug, but that would get me more like a monster. Like when I see a big bug, I'm like, that feels more like a monster to me. Like
yeah,
the
but then
spider
usually when
scene
they have
in that Chamber of Secrets.
Yeah, but the thing is that they got the big bugs, and then with the big bugs, they usually have the little baby bugs, and I'm like, I don't want the babies.
It's the baby bugs that get me. That's what I'm saying. But like, if you really wanted to get me, you would have to get a movie with just regular bugs. Regular bugs get me. I think it's the realism of it. Like a giant bug, I'm like, that's scary. But then the little bugs, I'm like, it could really happen. That would make me cry. So, yeah. If this goes on YouTube, shout out to the patrons. And if you watch to the end, give us a smiling emoji.
Or don't. Like, that's the scariest part about this movie is that the fucking thing could be anybody. I don't like when they do shit like that. I'm like, don't do that. Don't do that, because we are not playing by the rules here. Don't do that.
Walk out of the bathroom tonight and just be like...
I will punch you in the face. I will actually punch you in the face. Like, you don't understand the tears that are welling in my eyes right now. I will punch you in the face. Immediately. I'm about to start crying. I'm about to start crying. I'm actually... No, I don't like it.
I'm crying too.
Oh my god. Ishara, turn the fucking cameras off. Cut the cameras, deadass.
Why? What just happened?
I don't know, but it is. Is it the idea of like triggering? It is triggering something in me, and I don't like it.
Is it the idea of like opening your door and like?
I want this all to end.
All right, I gotta finish the closeout. And tell us what would get you in this state. Yeah, that's it. See you next time. Hope you enjoyed our Halloween movies. See you next time. Bye.